またプロテストですね。プロテスト in ハリウッド。ほら、本当に。またこのプロテストするね。暴徒化した人たちがまたこれ今ライブでですね、テレビについてすごい混んでるということ言ってますね。ハリウッドです。これは今ライブでテレビで出てます。今ですね、夕方の6時過ぎか、6時半ですね。6時35分。6時36分。Earlier we saw them on Cahuenga. They took knees in front of the skirmish line. They've now since gotten up and have come down here to Melrose and Cahuenga. We are waiting to see what will happen next, and we will continue to monitor the situation and bring you updates. I can tell you that the CHP has now joined the LAPD at their command post, waiting for deployment orders. So a very tough situation here in Hollywood that we will be monitoring through-out the evening. Michael, back to you.
Larry, is it your sense that the vast majority of people that we've seen have now congregated here, or is there still a splinter?
お祭り気分みたいな人たちなのかなんかですよね、これね。
But right now, the majority of the people have been sort of corralled, if you will, into this particular spot. But like I said, there's a couple 300 people that are still up on Sunset in Gower, and we're talking about an hour and 20 minutes after the curfew, or an hour and a half after the curfew's been in effect. So while I look around Hollywood, I can see that the traffic has died down as far as people that were just driving around earlier, but still a lot of people. But as far as
外出禁止令に出てるわけですからね、彼らはね。カーフィー。
and cause trouble for some of the businesses. And unfortunately, this is Melrose, and Melrose is still fresh, just a couple miles down the road, where almost every building on Melrose, between La Brea and La Cienega,
ピンクホットドッグがあるとこか。これピンク色違うな。ピンク違うな。オートモーティブ。
west on Melrose, headed back toward where they had just cleaned up the earlier mess, so they're just a couple miles away from that location. And again, no word. We're monitoring the frequencies. There is a tremendous presence, but we are going to go back to Sunset and Gower. I'll tell you this: there's another group that's sitting in the middle of the intersection on Gregory. They are waiting to be taken into custody. That's it from Sky 9 for now, or Sky 5. I apologize, Sky 5 from now. Micah, back to you in Hollywood. All right, Larry, welcome aboard Sky 5. As you see the scope of the issue LAPD is dealing with, again, a curfew in effect, and you have a number of groups numbering in the hundreds scattered about across Hollywood. And at this point, the LAPD strategy is what you see in front of you. That will likely change at some point, as again, this is now past curfew, so everyone who's out on the street is in violation of that curfew, and law enforcement will be taking action at some point as we move forward into the evening. But again, a dynamic situation in Hollywood.
これはヘリコプターから撮ってる映像ですね、テレビ局の。で、これは KTLA の5チャンネルです。
LAPD officers, but a number of National Guard troops as well. Staging in the area. We've heard from LA Mayor Garcetti talking about a number north of 500, perhaps as many as 700 National Guard troops that are positioned in and around the city of Los Angeles to manage the situation as we move into the evening hours. We have seen a good deal of peaceful protesting throughout the day. There have been pockets of violence. We have seen looting at least 3 businesses in Van Nuys along Victory Boulevard. We watched it live here in the 5 o'clock hour, or the 4 o'clock hour, I believe, a drugstore in Van Nuys on Victory Boulevard where you saw hundreds of people just storm the storefront and break through the barrier that they had set up. But at this point, we are watching things unfold in downtown Los Angeles. As we understand there, you see the National Guard Humvees in the distance.
and we understand preparations for another protest